Lantern TV'den herkese merhaba arkadaşlar. Assassin's Creed Valhalla serimizin 20. bölümüne kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz arkadaşlar. Haydi o zaman fazla okunan bölümümüze başlayalım arkadaşlar. Şimdi ben görevin olduğu noktaya geldim. Alfgar ile konuşacağız şimdi burada. Hadi bakalım.
Eivor, welcome to my estate, old friend.
Thane Elfgar. It's an impressive amount of land you oversee.
Quite right. I often get lost swimming to my island in this...
Bayağı zengin bir adamsın öyle hissediyorum.
You're flush with land and crops, to be sure. You're a brave man to flaunt your riches from this lonely hill.
It's not bravery, it's trust. I trust the respect I've earned keeps Saxon and Dane alike from temptation.
You said you had something to show me when we last spoke. What did you mean?
Yes, I did. Observe. This fine specimen belonged to our beloved elderman Hunbeort before his untimely passing. He left it here when we last hunted together. I now wish you to have it.
It's a beautiful weapon, finely crafted. Thank you.
I thought you might like it. Now, take it and come hither. I have a rousing hunt planned. Leave aside talk of politics and shire moats. Let us enjoy the fruits of my land together.
We're hunting or fruit picking?
Both, if you like. Whatever you fancy. I'm generous with the yields of my estate, as you will...
To be plain, Eivor,
a great bear has been badgering my estate for weeks. I must do away with it, if only to prevent a future tragedy.
You brought me here to hunt a bear?
Yes, and I'm so pleased you agreed to come. I suspect you know better than most that I have what it takes to lead this shire. Though its line of kings is open-ended, the people of this land still teems with life, with promise. But today, the shire languishes. It needs the guidance of new blood.
Like me.
Sorry?
I'm the definition of new blood. It may be I should put my name in for Elderman.
There it is, that dark sense of humor. Blunt as a hammer, eh? Like the one carried by your thunder god. I don't recall the name.
Go on.
What I mean to say is, I enjoy the company of your people. Or people like you. What little I've seen of them. And I don't care what stuffy fools like Herefriv and Hunwald say. You Danes are damn decent people. Not dense at all.
Kind of you to notice.
I remember when the Danes first arrived, not long ago. The locals were terrified. Not of being raided, but of their spouses being seduced away. With all your perfumes and braiding and grooming and bathing even. How novel.
Are we hunting, Elfgar? Or is it your hope that I'll braid your hair?
Hunting, definitely. The bear's lair should be nearby.
Geyikler öldürülmüş.
Ah, my old friend Grim. How wonderful to see you here. What a
What surprise. I came as you requested.
Yes, and how is Grimsby? How are
I can't speak for all Danes, but I am well, and itching for a hunt as you made plain in your message this morning.
Yes, that's right, very good. Speaking of Danes, I'd like to introduce you to Eve. Perhaps you know each other, as one Dane to another.
Ben Norveçliyim
I'm Norse, actually. Something you might learn by asking. Well met, Grim. Glad to have you along.
Hey, Eivor. Did he lure you here as well with the promise of a hunt?
Yes, hunting a bear. That's the point of all this.
There's a cave just up the hill there. Seems a likely place for a lair.
If the beast is as large as Elfgar claims, it'll take all three of us to bring it down.
I'm game. Let's get a new fur cloak, shall we?
Hadi bakalım, mağarada ayıyı arayacağız. Sanki avlamadığımız şeymiş gibi, yapmadığımız şeymiş gibi. Biraz tekrara gitmiş açıkçası. Aynı görev tarzından bir tane daha. Tek fark mağaraya giriyoruz. Bakalım neredeymiş bu ayıcık. Burası dışarı çıkıyor abi ya. Şuradan mı gideceğiz? Yok abi, burası da dışarı çıkıyor. ayı yok burada yani. Burada kan izleri olmuş. Maşallah bir sürü kemik olmuş lan burada.
This is the threshold of a beast's home. There's no doubting that.
Aha. Bu sekti be. Öldüm ki. Siz de gelin bakalım. Öldüm, çıkın. Bölüm ile buluşacağız şimdi. Nereye gidiyorsun oğlum ya?
Eivor, there's something you'll want to see here.
Is that?
Alfber'in arazisine ulaşalım bakalım.
My God! My estate is burning like a twig.
Soon to be a sea of fire.
Eivor, you're skilled enough, and I can't tell you how to handle this, but please.
Tamam, bu iş bende, sıkıntı yok.
I'm in this fight with you. A clutch of puny Mercians don't frighten me.
Bayanısı. Ayı avlamaya gittik derken ne oldu ya?
Someone waited until you were awake to set your world aflame.
Demek baskın yaptınız ha? Lan sizin de öldüreyim, Allah kahretmesin. Siz yüzünü tutsa. Beni delirtmeyin lan. Gel lan buraya. Gel lan buraya. Kaçmak yok. Gel bakayım. Ağzınıza sıçtıklarımı. Ellerinize aldıklarımı. Gözler koçum. Ellerini alırlar. Öyle çık. Sen de gel bakayım. Gece gitti. Bir tane de orada varmış. Öldüm. Güzel. Hepsinin işi bitti.
The men who would see you burn are dead.
Agreed. What a mess. A sea of ashes.
You're a man of many riches, Alfgar. You can rebuild.
To be sure. But I do not look for...
The Shire will start soon. I should return to Lincoln to see that it goes well.
Güzel. Şimdi abi tam da ayı da geldi. Neyse. Taşın düştüğü yer adlı görevle devam ki. Hemen şuraya bir hızlı seyahat yapalım. Şimdi bu şehirde 2 görevimiz kaldı bu görevle beraber. Ondan sonra bir şehri daha bitireceğiz. Çok iyiyiz. Burası da çok yüksek ya, çok ters ya. Kaç şeyle konuşacağız yine. Konuşalım bakalım.
Archer.
The Shire moot will soon begin. Will you join us, Abe?
Katılırız tabii ki de.
Yes, I'm curious to see.
Hadi bakalım.
When will the boat begin, Abbess?
12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already cast their stones, but they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man. It now falls to you to break this impasse.
Me?
Ne bize kaldı iş.
By whose order?
You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems. Even our bishop has found a certain fondness.
Kim oy vermeyi
It's an
tavsiye
important
edersin?
vote for your...
I value competent and righteous leadership, not foolish friends in high seats.
Anyone but Hunwald, you mean?
I love Hunwald as I love my own kin. But I would not put a stone in his care without... I pray that God guides your vote today, and not the devil, as I...
Bakacağız zaten. Evet, şimdi abi.
A vote for Hunwald
Yine
will return the
Enderman
house
için
of
oy
the
vereceğiz.
ferocious swan to its former glory.
Oyumuz kimden yana olsun?
3 men, 3 possible futures. Which of these sad puppets will dance best when you call upon them? It's not for myself I must cast this stone, but for my clan. Who will serve us best in a time of true need? You can never be certain where you stand in another's heart. Choose only for yourself. All 3 have strengths and weaknesses.
Hadi bakalım kimi seçeceğiz? Bence Alfger'i seçelim abi. O daha iyi gibi.
Though tinged with arrogance, Alfgar is competent and wealthy. He'd be a good elderman, but a faithful ally.
Oyum Alfgar'adır.
I choose Alfgar. He is sturdy and competent, and his wealth will be a boon.
It is decided. By the grace of God, the new Elderman is Lord Alfgar of Lincoln.
Vallahi üzgünüm Hantalcığım.
God has spoken, and his voice is a clarion call. As your Ealdorman, I will work to better this shire, to foster peace between its people, and to serve our king. I bless you all.
Let us all raise our cups. A toast to our new As all well know, this Shiremoot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our newly anointed King Ceolwulf to ratify our choice. To this end, we need not worry. Ceolwulf is a friend to Saxon and Dane alike, and he is sure to approve the results. Our good and noble friend, Arthelswith.
A septic rot has overtaken this shire. A sickness for which there is only one cure.
Your Grace, what is this?
Bir kendi seçimleri yaptığına bak. Oğlum ben
Nobles of Lincolnshire, stand fast for the glory of the ancients. Leave none alive.
Oğlum ben seni öldüreceğim. Biliyorum zaten sen beni bulduğunu. Tipinden belli zaten. Yemezler o baktı. Boçu. Yeni tarikat üyesiymiş orada. Görüyor musun? Olan da tarikat üyesi çıktı. Zaten tipinden belli. Oldu. İlk onu seçmedim ha. Vallahi seçseydim de ne yapacaktım? İlk ona oy vermedim. Ona oy verseydik kim bilir ne olacaklar zaten. Nereye vuruyor oğlum? Nereye vuruyor? Sen de gel güzel. Kendisi şurada kaldı. Öldüğün çık. Herkes öldü. Şimdi canlandıralım. Ben ne yapıyorum? Oğlum burada. Ne biçim paramparça olmuş adam.
Your troubles begin early, Alfgar.
We'll find and kill that man.
To think
Adam
such carnage could happen in Lincoln.
The grief tosser can't have gone far. Raise a feared and march against what men he has left.
Agreed. Hunwald, will you fight with me?
I will. For the sake of Lincolnshire, I bloody will.
Hadi bakalım. Görüyor musun şerefsiz vallahi. Bir de onu seçseydik başımıza neler gelecekti yani. Şehri kötü birinin eline emanet etmiş olacaktık.
I am at a loss for words. A trusted man of the cloth.
Çok güzel rol yapıyorlar işte abi.
I will pray for these martyrs and tend to the remaining wounded.
Be well, Archer.
And you, Eivor. May God or...
Güzel. Bir görevi daha tamamladık. Yeni görev Ankastre'de kılıç banyosu. Şöyle çıkalım bir. Yine Enderman ile konuşacağız şimdi. Denize atlar gibi atladık, balık gibi. Hemen atımıza binelim gidelim. Atla bakalım. Çekilin inekçiler. Daracık sokaklardan geçiyoruz. Burada yol yok mu ya? Geldik bakalım. Orada toplanmışlar.
Such carnage I've never seen.
What news?
We've learned that Herefrith occupies a fort at Anacastra. An eager fear awaits my voice to lead him into battle. Will you ride with us?
I've gone some days without a proper siege.
To the camp then, and onward to Anacastra.
Evet, takip edelim.
Herefrith was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me. I don't understand what possessed him.
He invoked the name of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Herefrith is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken all this? She and Herefrith were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. The poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her work carried on. I think she'll be fine.
Manipulated by a man who should be God's gladdener.
We are the men of Lincolnshire. Remember it. My ancestors fought with the old kings of Lindsey. It's for their memory we fight today.
Our warsmith has arrived. The Feards are ready to fight.
Chieftain Eivor, can we win this battle with a small number?
If they fight as strongly as they smell, we'll claim victory.
Then we'll have no cause for worry. We should attack soon, before the bishop can muster more troops. What do you think, Eivor?
We attack now. Ready the Feard.
Our first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
Hadi bakalım. Bir savaşa daha gidiyoruz. Bir tarikat üyesini daha ortadan kaldırmamız gerek. Kaspire kalesine geldik. Hadi bakalım, kapıları kıralım.
The best way to breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
Yerleşim bakalım. getirin şunu da. Nasıl atıyorlar ateşli okları. Hadi hızlı olun. Hadi bismillah. Hadi oğlum kıracağız. Güzel. Kırmayı başardık. Kuşatmayı yok edeceğiz şimdi. Kuşatmayı yok etmek bizim işimiz olur. Gel lan buraya. Öldün çık. Güzel. Şimdi bunu alıyoruz. Şuraya fırlatıyoruz. Köprünün burası bağlantısı noktalarını vuracağız şimdi. İndirelim bakalım şu köprüyü de bir. Hadi bakalım. Öyle bir yere düştük ki. Hadi bakayım.
Point me to the bishop. No one else need die today.
He's in the chapel there.
Let no one leave that church without facing judgment.
Hadi bakalım. O kilise onun sonu olacak, sonu. İçeride mi acaba? Çakal tabii kilitleyecek. Başka ne yapacaktı? İçine nasıl gireriz? Şöyle bir çıkalım. Bir tarafı yok çıkılacak buranın. Şöyle böyle atlayalım o zaman. Burada da bir girişi var mı? Var. Her tarafı da engellemiş. Üçünü bir arada tekte. Ne korkak herif bu da ya. Her tarafı kilitleyince ne oluyorsa. Başka girilecek bir yol bulmamız gerek ama neresi? Şuradan ön tepesine çıkalım diye. Yok abi. Bunun tepesinden çıkılacak bir şey yokmuş. Girilecek daha doğrusu. Oo çok yüksek oldu. Neyse bir şey olmadı Allah'tan. Buraya nasıl gireceğiz biz? Buldum. Camlar kırılıyor. Onu düşünemedik. Selamünaleyküm. Ben de böyle giderim. Yemezler. Öldün çık. Çok basitti ve easy'ydi yani. Güzel, bu karşılaştığında işi bitti.
I died the day I hid behind these robes, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I debased myself. Clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men. I should have lived as the ancient dead. That's the folly of mankind, Heravrid. We wallow in our failures like happy pigs in a sty of shit. You should have learned to enjoy it.
Güzel. Bir tarikatçı da aradan çıktı. Burayı da ele geçirdik. Elfler ile konuşalım o zaman.
Eivor, you fought as one possessed by a demon today.
Herefrid may yet have allies in Mercia, members of his secret order, but the immediate danger is past.
You have my deepest thanks, Eivor. To you I owe all my future happiness
Benim
and
sayemde
prosperity.
bunun başına geçtin, adam ol, akıllı ol. Bu iş tam
You're a
sana
good
bir
fit for Eldon and Elfgard. Just make sure you put the Shire's needs above you.
Of course. I'd not be the man I am today without this land.
It's a shame Hunwald was not fit to don his father's boots, but he can bring joy to the people here. Treat him well.
Yes, about that. I believe he has a somewhat different idea of his future.
About?
Until next we meet, Eivor. The strength of Lincolnshire is yours.
We are bonded now. Your people and mine.
I have found better friends in Danes, to be honest. Swanborough is my love, and you are a better friend to me than any here.
Eyvallah, eyvallah.
Would it be an imposition to ask... Well, could we live with your clan?
Klanıma gelmek istiyor.
Swan, it would mean so much to her.
Of course you may. We'd be happy to host you, ferocious Swan, and your charming Dane. Come when...
Oh, yes! I'll pull my weight, I promise. And fight when needs be, and I won't drink more than I'm allotted.
You fight with us, Hunwald, and you can drink as much as you like.
Güzel. Birini daha klanımıza kattık.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Ransby.
Güzel, bu şehirde de artık işimiz bitti. Şehri daha aradan çıkardığımıza göre Ransby'ye raporumuzu verelim hemen yine. Büyük şehirlerden bir tanesini hallettik. 2 tane büyük şehir kaldı geriye. Onları da hallettik. Zaten bitti sayılır hemen hemen. Geri kalanı çok böyle küçük şehirler, çabuk bitireceğimiz yerler. Hemen hemen İngiltere'nin çoğuna sahibiz yani.
Eivor, if you've a moment to spare.
Eivor? A moment.
Lincolnshire is a friend.
Wonderful news. And who is our ally there?
Alfgar is now Ealdorman of Lincolnshire. I believe he will be a good friend to our clan.
Good. I hope he is a man we can trust.
Güzel. Birini de aradan çıkardık. Sıradaki şehrimizi seçelim o zaman şimdi. Oralar açılmadı. Şu ikisi kaldı şu an seçebileceğim sadece. O zaman biz abi bu şehirle devam edelim. Eski dostumuz Billy.
A name I've not heard in 10 winters or more. How is he?
Well, it seems. Vili asked that you join him in feast and celebration.
A welcome invitation.
It is worth recalling that his father, Hemminger Jarl, would be a formidable ally.
Gideceğim. Yeni yerimiz orası o zaman.
I will leave for Nottinghamshire today.
Good. They will be pleased.
Hadi bakalım. Yeni seyahat noktamız. Şimdiki abi orası şuradaymış. Oraya gidebileceğim en iyi nokta neresi olabilir diye bakıyorum ama şuradan hızlı seyahat yapalım. En iyisi oradan yapmak. Tam karşımızda. Hattımız gelsin. Gidelim. Hadi bakalım. Bak buralar soğuk bir yer. Soğuk bir şehir. Erken keşfedildi. Bölümün tepesi. Kırdık da. Ayı mı lan o? Geldik kırdık. Güzel. Nottingham'a geldik. Aşağıda. Burada seninle ayrılıyoruz. Bizi düşünerek bunu yapmışlar buraya. Hadi bakalım gel. Elçisini arayacağız şimdi. Çekilin hocam yoldan bir ne kalır.
For the meat! Eivor's come to Nottingham.
Skull!
Make sure the supplies are secure. We may set off at any moment.
Bulduk.
Do I trust my own eyes? Is that truly who I see?
Trygvi, you old hound, how are you?
Eivor, a friend of old is a good omen.
Look at this. Your chin grass might be mistaken for hedges now.
Ah, but a healthy Jarl beard it is not.
And what of Billy? I was happy to get his message.
I stand in Vili's place today. He and his father have gone to Ulkathorpe to stave off an invasion of pigs. We've laid a long siege, and Hemminger Jarl looks to finish the job.
Bak sen, saflarında savaşacağım diye.
I have not fought beside Billy and his father since we were young.
In spite of these war cries, you should know that Vili's father is more frail than last you saw him.
How could that be? Hemminger Jarl is not.
So he is. And he'll be pleased to skull with the moon in his jaws at the sun. The swiftest path is by river, but these waters are hostile to north. You bring good luck with you. We could guide the sail steeds downstream.
Hadi gidelim
I'm ready for whatever danger awaits. Prepare your convoy, and we'll...
Our Jarl has waited long enough. We follow the Wolf-Kist to the encampment.
Hadi bakalım. İki Jarl'ın hikayesi. Ve yeni bir kısma başlıyoruz. Aynen öyle olur. İngiltere'de yayılıyorum gitgide.
A reputation is the price of victory.
Aha! Indeed.
Burası da soğuk bir şehirmiş ya. Geldik bakalım.
Ready the sea beasts.
Eivor
Wolfkist is here to escort us upriver.
Hadi bakalım. Komutayı devralalım. İnsene oğlum. Allah Allah, kafayı yedi bu ya. Oho, biz nasıl yapacağız bu işi ya? Askerlerin de mi gelmesi gerekiyor acaba? Ha yok, buradan mı gideceğiz ulan var ya? Benim aklımda geldi.
I remember when Billy and I were small children. You spun many epic yarns for us over the hearth's fire. But I do not remember you telling us how you came to serve Hemming Jarl. Is it a tale worth telling?
It is, but a sad one. I suppose I was the age you are now.
Çekilin hocam bu yoldan da. Burada Kuzeyli savaşçılara. Gidelim bakalım. Şuraya bak. Adamımızın atı da gitti lan. Gelemedik arkadaş. Sherwood ormanı. Evet, nereden gideceğiz daha? Burada durduk. Bizim askerler böyle kadar. Çok geride kaldılar ya. Gelemediniz lan.
Rest easy, friend.
Sen ne
You will be
yapıyorsun?
avenged. Our bodies may be broken, our pouches may be empty, but our
Adam
souls
koşarak geliyorlar.
will thrive.
Atı gitmiş.
I have orders to go to Stoneberg, but our camp is just ahead, so hurry on without me. Willi and Hemminger Jarl will be pleased to see you.
Şuradan çıkalım arkadaş. Şuradan şöyle çıktı mıydıktı? İnebiliriz artık. Demek burada.
Freya's kiss. You came. Welcome.
Freya'nın
Your
öpücüğü
son
açsana
sent
ya.
for me, Hemminger Jarl. One of the happier messages I've had in England.
I wish I could expand on this happiness with good news. But we are in the center of a storm. And yet, my old heart sings great songs at the sight of you.
Willi'nin çağrısına görünce
Warned me to
sevindim.
hear Billy's name again. In coming to England, I thought I'd left the best of Norway.
He often thinks on the old country as well. Seems to think his life was simpler then.
Movement on the walls!
Ne kim geliyor?
We must end this soon, before the weather changes.
The whole of my clan would be here if you called them.
None even now Tryggvi rides for Stonebur, should any picked escape. It will all be ended by this time tomorrow. You have known me as your Jarl for an age. And I have known and loved you all since you were babes.
Let's hope you fight better than you age, old friend.
Willi de buraya.
You're not
Bayağı.
slurring, Billy? Have you mislaid your ale?
Today, you do not fight for me. Fight so that they may grow. So they may be good and just as you are. For them.
Tryggvi and Eivor have brought us arrows and oil to bring firelight to the Picts. The first to signal from the top of that tower, their war chief's weapon in hand, drinks my mead for the month.
Thor's beard. It's good to see you, Billy.
Oh, is it? Or have you come to snatch glory from my calloused hands?
Hadi
We
beraber
can snatch glory
kazanalım.
together. Unless you're too frightened to fight beside me.
Oh no, this is a contest now. To the top of that tower.
Old
Bir
times
yarış
then.
eksikti.
And new alike.
Fight, Hemminger sons. Priest.
Hadi bakalım.
May they burn with flame unbridled.
The Pict chief hides behind his men like a coward.
Pict şefini bulup öldüreceğiz şimdi. Hadi bakalım. Burada saklanıyor olabilirmiş. Ooo, koca adamlara gel.
I will have his head, Hemminger Jarl. Billy and the Wolfkiss fight by your side.
Öldün çık. Çok sıkıntılar. Oo, bismillah. Baskın var beyler, baskın var. Bizi öldürmeye geldiler.
Glory to the Hemminger sons.
Siz de hayatınızda kuzeyli savaşı görmemişsiniz oğlum. Bir de kurt almışlar. Ya Kudüs koduna başlatmak gibi. Gelmezler, koçu. Öldün çık. Burası çıkışa mı gidiyor? Çıkışa gidiyor belli. Küçük bir yer miymiş oğlum burası? Oğlum onu o sana yedirdim ha. Öldün şık. Kellesi fecikti lan. Bu da bitti. Nerede bu pik şefi be? İkisi bir arada gitti. Sen de gel bakayım. Bu da bitti, güzel. Her tarafta bir engel var zaten. Klasik. Hepsinin işi bitti. Yukarı çıkalım bakalım. İşte çıksak mı diye düşündüm de. Hop, selamünaleyküm. Aha buradaymış. Hiç şef ha, sen hiç şef misin şimdi? Hayır eyvallah. Öyle şey. Güzel. Zafer bizimdir.
You're injured.
No, stop. I'm fine. There is more blood here than injury.
Oh.
Pride cannot heal you, Heminger. Only care and bandages.
My clan fought well, did they not? You saw it. The heart in these people.
You have that effect on men. They trust you. And you are sick.
And you accept it. Unlike my son, he thinks me immortal because he must.
Was it Billy who summoned me, or you, Heminger?
I thought you would come faster if it was Villy's name you heard first. I need your wisdom, Mayfor.
You have it, of course.
There will be a thing soon, in which the nobles must name a new Jarl. I would have my son follow in my steps. Others will name Tryggvi, a fine man with a mind for leadership.
I have known Billy since we were small. He's bold and courageous, and your warriors love the man.
Your sight is clear and your mind is sharp. Let that guide your thinking in the days to come. Vili departs for kinder downfall soon. Ride with him.
If I see any Valkyries lurking nearby,
I can fight them off a while longer.
Güzel. Bir görevi daha tamamladık. Şimdi aşağı doğru bir atlayalım.
Billy,
there you are. Come, ride with me to the falls. They are Freya.
All right, but if I don't faint at the sight of them, you've oversold the view.
Billy'yi takip edelim. Hadi oğlum. Nereye gideceğiz? Mallaştı yine. Vallahi mallaştı. Hadi bakayım. Şu ata bineceğimiz belli. İkimize ayrılmış zaten bu atlar. Hadi Willy be. Seni bekliyoruz. Kafayı üşüttü bu adam. Oh ne güzel, bir de oturdu lan. Oğlum ne oturuyorsun, manyak mısın?
You fight with impressive skill, I should say. I
Şimdi
taught
aklı
you
başına
well,
geldi.
I think.
You taught me how to fight empty air, Billy, and trees and snowdrift and the like.
No, I am certain I saved you from a snowdrift once, and a murderous tree. That's how I remember it.
Any man who would call a tree murderous is the man who's had one too many blows to the head.
That tower there, it recalls the broken wall in Norway on the road to my uncle's. Remember?
I do. I remember the bite of that winter's chill as we sheltered from the wind for hours. It was you who got us stuck there.
Searching for the chickens you let loose before the Yule feast. I'll have you remember.
It's good to ride with you again, Arstick.
I told you, that was meant to be a dragon's tail.
It was a woody little twig in my eyes. No dragon's tail.
Must I remind you of your own disrobed adventures in the pre-dawn streets of Stavanger? Eivor the Pantless, a head soaked with mead, and many pockets full of vomit.
A dragon's tail it was, then?
Are you sure you want my father's mead? Not afraid you might wake up tomorrow, naked, face down in a hog's pen?
Is that what you call your house?
Ah!
Evet, piç gülüşü de yaptığımıza göre. Geldik mi? Lan dur, beni de indirdin yanlışlıkla ya. Geldik bakalım.
Eivor!
What happened?
I came too late to stop this. The Picts set fires and ran. There are more people trapped within.
Tend the wounded. We'll get them out.
Yine kurtarmamız gereken bir iş var. Hadi bakalım. Kurtarılan yangınzedeler. Yangınzedeleri kurtarmam gerek. Aa, nasıl kurtaracağım abi? Harbiden nasıl olacak bu iş? Hah, şurası açıkmış, tamam. Seni bir canlandıralım.
Leave your things. Get to Tryggvi. You'll be safe with him.
Başka şu evde de vardır herhalde. Yukarıda da varmış.
No survivors here. There may be others that still draw breath.
Burada kimse yok. Hızlı olmalıyız. Sen de bir kaldıralım.
Thank you, stranger. I thought this was my last day on it.
Sonra şuradakini kaldıralım.
Is anyone out there? Thank you.
Ama biz asıl olarak evin içindekileri kurtarmamız gerek. Buraya bak.
Save my wife, please. Leave me be, not me. My wife, save her first. Oh, my dear Hilda, why? I cannot live without. I cannot. Shit.
Şunu da alalım da.
Damn flames!
Lan adamcağız ölüyor lan. Ay yapacağımız için neyse.
Oh, my dear Hilda, why? I cannot live without.
There's nothing you can do now. Get to safety.
Burası mı kaldı? Burada da kimse yok. Başka neresi kaldı bakmadım ya. Bunlar da feci yanlış. Fena mahvetmişler her tarafı ya. Bunu kaldırdık, güzel. Ne yapıyorlar burada? Başka kapısı da yok.
There are more people to save. We are running out of time.
Bu ev yanmıyor ki ama. Başka neresi kaldı? Ya da kırılmadı. Buraya da alemin bakmıştık. Tamam. Şuraya bakalım. Tam burada var. Kurtaracağım bacım sizi, merak etmeyin de.
Please, hurry! He cannot breathe.
Hop geldim. Geldim, bir saniye. Kendileri çıkıyor zaten.
Eivor, where are you?
Birinin yardıma ihtiyacı var. Yangın zedeleri aradı. Geldim.
Where are you? Answer me.
Bekleş abi.
We need to clear a path.
Burada da varmış.
I will get the man, Eivor. You carry the woman.
Hemen alalım, güvenli bir yere götürelim abi.
Niflheim will have to wait. You are staying here.
Oh, sanctity, old father.
Hold on to me. I can get you out.
Dayanın. Köylüler dayanın.
I will tend to the injured, but there are many more in danger. Bring them here if you can.
Oh, thank you. I thought I might have to rescue you, Willie.
Had I died, it would have been my time.
I'm sorry, but you cannot endanger yourselves like this, lords. You have people.
The old man has wisdom, Willie. You have the full weight of this clan on your back.
My father carries that weight. I do the fighting and feasting, and it's good to have you watching my back again, Eivor.
Still the same arse stick as when we were children.
I'll never change.
This is hardly the time for lightness, you two. We have many injured to come.
Well, that is your domain, Trygve. I don't wish to be seen as a savior and healer all in one afternoon. The waters at Kinderdunfall will soothe my wounds. If my father needs me...
Willie, stop!
Eivor, wait a moment. Hemminger Jarl has confided in you.
He has. He said Willie wasn't taking it well.
Willie lives in another world entirely right now. He is cracked inside, and will not...
And how are you? Have you braced yourself for what is to come?
I have made my peace with the...
Worry yourself with the wounded here. I will talk to Willie myself.
Willy'yi bulup onunla konuşacağız şimdi. Gidelim bakalım. Nereye gitti bu Willy acaba?
was right. King's downfall is beautiful. Now where is he?
Burada inelim bakalım. Şelale burada. Bulduk. Sesi geliyor. Yerden sesi geldi ama. Allah Allah. Nereden sesi geldi bunun? Adam ortada yok ya. Bak burada sesi geliyor. Oraya gelince ses geliyor. Orada da biri var. Ayda güzel doğmuş ha.
Did you hear what happened to Archibald?
Aye, the drunken fool. I was there when he lit the thing on fire. We all told him not to, but he...
Nerede bu video ya? Çözemedik. Aşağıda galiba. Aynen öyle.
Eivor, you found my secret haunt.
I would be deaf to have not heard you singing. You These skirmishes with the Picts that worn you down?
Not at all. The more scars, the better the boast. But look at my father. A battle-worn veteran, carved up like a goat on...
Not a metaphor I would use just now. Not in his state.
These waters are magnificent, no? They comfort and heal.
Billy, you need to face it. Your father is dying. When he departs for the Corpse Hall, you will take his place, as expected.
The novelty of this soggy north has worn on me, Eivor. Too warm for winter living, too cold for summer. I've heard Mercia is more temperate. Dense forests, bright colors, thriving streams.
Kullanım gücünü kullanabilir diyelim.
You would always be welcome to live and prosper with us, but that is a matter between you and your father.
I could make the old man understand. I have no desire to be Jarl, and he must accept that.
You defy a long tradition, Billy. The son takes after his father. That is the way of things.
Eivor.
I have my own reasons to see you made Jarl. The Raven clan wants friends in England.
You do not need me in that seat to secure an alliance. You and Sigurd are beloved here.
Your father is dying, Billy. Now is the time to get your house in order.
It is not my house. It is the clan's house, and the clan will decide what happens next.
You have a chance to end on good terms with your father. I wasn't afforded the same luxury. Don't squander it.
Billy! Billy, come forth!
Another attack?
It's your father! He hasn't got long!
Al işte. O zaman arkadaşlar tam bu noktada kalalım. Bir sonraki tam bu noktadan devam ederiz. Lütfen durun beğenmeyi. Kanalıma abone olmayı unutmayın. Hoşçakalın. Bay bay.